Hello and welcome to this desktop virtualization video. What I'd like to consider today is the idea of delivering IT as an on-demand service. And I'm going to explain what I mean by this through the rest of the video, but I think it's a great way of thinking about desktop virtualization. So I want to talk about this by drawing an analogy to the satellite TV industry. So the likes of Sky, for example. Now they've built businesses on the back of having Television Centre as the place where they build scale and efficiency to deliver out their television programs in a standard way using some sort of delivery controller, let's call it, for delivering out those programs. And they do this over a satellite network, okay, down to people's homes. As long as you've got some sort of standard receiver sitting in that home. Now, this for Sky, it's a Skybox. Okay, so some sort of receiver that basically listens out for your subscribed television channels and then displays them on your TV. And this system doesn't care what your TV is, whether it's an LG, a Samsung, whatever. The system is independent. It doesn't matter. The Skybox doesn't care when it plugs into your television what that television is. So we have a system here where no matter what the television program is, whether it's, I don't know, the BBC or the BBC channel, BBC, a movie channel, I don't know, Sky News, whatever. The systems built in Television Centre do not care what the channel or the program is. It just delivers it out using this delivery controller in some standard way out to the customer over the satellite delivery network down to the Skybox, and then displays it on the television. And this system doesn't even care what I've got plugged into my TV. So if I've got DVD players or gaming stations of some sort, the system doesn't care. So this provides a highly effective business model. I mean, I can build scale and efficiency in Television Centre. I send out my television programs in a standard fashion, no matter what that television program is, and I can send it to any customer as long as they've got a Skybox sitting in their home. And I need not worry about what TV they're using or what DVD players they have in their home. So when a new customer comes on board, I just make sure I've got the credit card details, send them a Skybox, get that installed, and they're ready to receive my services. So fantastic approach. It's been highly effective for companies that have built a satellite TV type of network. Now let's look at delivering IT as an on-demand service. So now, rather than having Television Centre, I'll have the data center. And so I can take my IT services, whatever those IT services are, as long as I've got some sort of standard delivery controller, and then deliver those services out over my network. And I'll draw a cloud here, but it could be anything really. I mean, this could be the LAN or the WAN or the internet, or even a mobile phone 3G network if the needs be. And I can deliver my IT services down to my users as long as they have some sort of standard receiver to listen out for these IT services, and then use those services on my device, whatever that device would be, as long as I've got a receiver that is compatible with that device. So this could be an iPad, turning out to be a very popular device to people to carry around, or it could be an Android device. It could be a Mac, it could be a PC, it could be a thin client, it could be one of the Google Chromebooks. It doesn't matter. If I've built my IT system in this way, where I'm delivering IT as an on-demand service from my data center in some standard way over my delivery network, whatever that network happens to be, down to my user, as long as that user has some sort of standard receiver sitting there to listen out for my IT services, then I can have that user use any device. So one of these services may be, let's choose a different color here, it may be a virtual desktop. So a good way of thinking about a virtual desktop is delivering my virtual desktop as a service down to the user, as long as they have some sort of standard receiver that can listen out for my IT services and then display that virtual desktop on that device. So I could be sitting here with my iPad seemingly running a Windows 7 desktop. Okay, I'm just getting a pixel by pixel representation of a Windows 7 desktop that's running as a virtual machine in the data center. So this is the whole idea of delivering IT as an on-demand service. From a business perspective, this means the business can deliver their IT services to any user, wherever they happen to be, whatever device they happen to be using. Think how much more agile a business can be. Maybe you need to move into a new country very quickly. Literally, if you're delivering IT as a service, you can open office on a Monday, and straight away, as long as you've got an internet connection of some sort, the people in that office could be receiving your standard corporate IT services. So a great way to think about desktop virtualization is about delivering your desktops as a service, as an on-demand service. Now, you may be delivering those desktops from your data center, but conceptually you could have those hosted by a cloud provider. So I could have some third-party cloud provider providing me desktops as a service. So I hope that makes sense. It's a great way to think about desktop virtualization, about delivering IT as an on-demand service. See you in the next video.